Niche Knacks. Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Niche Knacks, the one trans man podcast where I talk about my niche interest. If you're looking for something new to get into, this is the place to be. I'm Augustine, and this episode of Niche Knacks is about the Webkinz music videos. The Webkinz music videos are songs and animated videos dedicated to the Pet of the Month that ran from April 2009 to December 2011. The actual Pet of the Month program started in August 2007. The actual Pet of the Month program started in August of 2007, though. In the Webkinz game, if you had adopted a pet within the month that they are featured, you were gifted a special Pet of the Month extra. This is like furniture and stuff, by the way. Also, Pet of the Month is still a thing. March's Pet of the Month, for literally this year, was the Hoppy Floppy Bunny. And this may come as a shock to you if you didn't even know that Webkinz was still a thing, but it is. And they are extremely active on social media. I don't know why, but they're still going. I'm very happy about it. The game also still exists. It's a bit different, a lot different than what it was from my childhood. And in a way that makes me sad, but in a way that is understandable. I can't really do anything. I don't work at GANs. Doesn't really matter what they do. What I'm talking about is my nostalgia. Not what's going on today, okay? So, anyway, the music videos were uploaded to the official YouTube channel, and they were also available to watch in the Webkinz Music Hall of Fame. These songs were sung by a variety of artists, and it was also kind of weird to find credit for them. I do not have credits for every song that I'm going to talk about, or every song in the catalog either. The only place I was able to find credits was on the Genius Lyrics page. Maybe they're on Spotify too, but not all of the songs are on Spotify. There's about maybe, I think, 4 or 5 people. And I'll list them, and I'll list them whenever, especially if they made the song or were involved in the song that I'm talking about. These people are Leonidas Kouveris, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. They're credited on Genius for 5 songs. Sheldon Moore is specifically credited for Tiger Tiger and nothing else. Michelle Junkin is credited with 5 songs, and Christian McKibben is credited to 2 of them. And there's also songs by Webkinz on Genius that don't have any accreditation. So I'm not sure who the actual singers are. Maybe it is one of those people. I don't know, sadly. But whenever I talk about the songs, I will try my best to credit them. I think credit is super important. And please credit your creatives. Please write it down, have it somewhere so we know who made this. I think that is so important. And people just should be appreciated for their work. And they should be appreciated for their work on the Webkinz music videos in 2009. And I mean it. Also, I'm just going to preface this and say I'm not talking about all 33 music videos. I don't even know if I said there were 33 until just now, but I'm not talking about all of them. I'm just going to pick out some of note and talk about them that way. I highly recommend revisiting the Webkinz music videos, especially if you grew up with Webkinz. Some of the songs are genuinely bangers, and they're just really fucking good. They still hold up. And if Webkinz isn't nostalgic for you, and you just enjoy early 2000s webcore and that kidcore aesthetic, you should absolutely go look at the Webkinz music videos because they will hit that for sure. As far as I know, all 33 of the music videos are on YouTube. So, what do you got? And they're pretty short, so I don't know what you're waiting for. But now, enough with being informative. Here's why I love Webkinz and their music. First off, I want to say, this is just a nostalgia boner episode. It's going to be very similar to the Just Dance one. I will say I probably got my first Webkinz when I was about maybe 5 or 6. I was at Christmas, and it was a small Lilkins pig Webkinz. I don't know what I named the pig. I probably named it Jaden because that was the name of the girl who got it for me, but I honestly don't know. All my Webkinz were named after people I knew in real life. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 that had different names, but one of them was specifically named Sasha, which I don't know why. I think that was my little sister's Webkinz. I don't know why, she just really liked the name Sasha. I also had fucking 60 Webkinz or some shit. And I do think some of them had duplicate names because I did not know 60 people when I was 7 years old. I can tell you that. But I watched the Webkinz music videos a lot as a kid. I loved them. I loved Webkinz. I still do. I still love the music videos. I still love Webkinz. I don't own most of my Webkinz anymore. I do have a few of them, but not a lot. They're my beloveds. And in high school, I actually bought a Whimsy Dragon Webkinz off of eBay. I always loved the Dragon Webkinz probably the most because most of the Webkinz, like they had a specific style to them, or some of them were like kind of realistic, but the dragons were out there because dragons aren't real, obviously. And I never had a Dragon Webkinz growing up. So me buying this Dragon Webkinz off of eBay was like me healing my inner child, basically. And I love that Webkinz a lot. He's actually my mascot for my DeviantArt account. His name is Shiloh. Shiloh Beau Tremaine is his full name. Check out my DeviantArt, by the way. It's Fight Me Loser, spelled F-I-T-E. There's a 0 instead of an O. Anyway, the music videos. So, the very first Webkinz music videos is Where Did You Get the Stripes? And this was for April 2009. And the pet of the month was the Alley Cat. This is one of the 5 songs that Leonidas is credited with on Genius. And most of the song is very, like, even in the next one, the animation kind of jumps in quality. It's not bad, but it's pretty much only using the sprites in the actual game. There's like maybe 1 or 2 like quick cuts that are like actual animated. But there's sprites in the game, and there's also, and this I think is the only music video that does this. I don't think any of the future ones did it. But this music video also uses PNGs of the actual plushie. And at the end of all the music videos, it shows a splash screen of the plushie, but this one has the plushie like throughout, which is interesting. I also want to mention that Alley Cat is racist. Most cats in like media are kind of racist to dogs, but this Alley Cat specifically has it out for poodles. And I don't know why. It's racism, I think. Because it's like, why poodles? What do they do to you? Huh? Why not every other dog? It's not a normal cat thing to just pick poodles. It's racism, and I'll stand by that. But this, sorry. The song is about Alley Cat stripes, of course. And it's kind of funny because, so I guess the Webkinz universe is called Webkinz World. It's like the world they live in. Called the Webkinz World, and every other fucking Webkinz is obsessed with the Alley Cat. They want to know where he got those stripes, and they want to know it now. They chase this man down. They trace this Alley Cat across the world trying to figure this out, and it's like, I don't know why he just doesn't say he was born with them. Like, did he get them from somewhere? Why is he avoiding the question? I don't know. It's suspicious, man. It's suspicious. The next month is May 2009. And the pet of the month was the Cocker Spaniel. And I'm only mentioning this one because it is the dog on the front of the tag. And that's literally what the song is called. The animation is definitely a jump up. It's not a whole lot of like the sprites that we see in the actual game. But there's like a weird meta thing going on. I don't really understand it. Because when they literally show the Webkinz tag, like there's pictures of it. Not pictures of it attached to anything, just like the tag. And that's the whole thing, is that this Cocker Spaniel is fucking famous. He is a celebrity, he's rich. He's also an asshole, by the way. But he's a well-loved celebrity because he's on the front of the tag? What does that mean in the world? What tag? One of the lines in the song is, everybody wants my autograph. They all want to be friends with me. Why? What does being on the front of the tag mean? Because it's like, I know what it means. Like, for me, like, oh wow, this is the dog on from the front of the Webkinz tag. That's him. What does it mean in the universe where they're not fucking stuffed animals? I don't get it. He's just kind of a pretentious asshole, honestly. Like, sorry, Cocker Spaniel. Dog on the front of the tag, more like your sog on the front of the bag. Lame-o. It's really bad. The next month, June 2009, is the prettiest pink pony in town. I know I had the pretty pink pony. I'm pretty sure I named her Lori after like one of my family friends. And I want to point this song out because it was the first song that's sung by a female singer. And it's also from a different perspective. Like, dog on the front of the tag was first person. It was the asshole Cocker Spaniel singing it. But this is like a person singing to the horse and like encouraging her and be like, I know you're the prettiest pink pony in town. Like, that's like the whole thing. It's kind of interesting. And like the pony looks at the camera a lot. She's just a cutie patootie, honestly. And she's like also famous for being a pretty pink pony. Also, Michelle, was it Junkins? Michelle, the only woman I mentioned earlier, she was credited for this song on Genius. The animation also big step up. I basically from the alley cat to the animation is just, it gets immediately better. Like it's a steady climb, I would say. And now I'm gonna jump ahead to September 2009 for The Leopard. This song has Christian McKibben credited to it. It is I Got a Lot of Soft Spots for You, and I love this song. I think it's probably the first song in the catalog that is like actually really, really good. Something I would actually just listen to in my spare time. In the car, I would blast this shit. I love this song. It is so sweet. It's so cute. And we see the leopard. Basically, the song is he's trying to get the girl. He's trying to court a strawberry leopard. And she's a girl because she's pink. But she's cute. I don't care if she's a girl because she's pink because she's cute. I don't care. The leopard is a musician, I believe. And he gets bitches. Like, there's a whole sequence where, like, 3 girls are chasing after him. And he has to hide because he doesn't want them. He wants his strawberry blonde. He wants his woman. And then in turn, we see him chase the strawberry leopard, and then she hides from him. But I guess he gets the girl anyway, because he Shakespeare's her up, man. He woos her. But the actual song is really cute. It's just about him being in love. It's very sweet. And the animation's, like, decent. This one specifically, like, some of the angles and, like, look awkward. Like, specifically the leopard's face looks a little weird at some points, but I love it. I just think it adds to the charm, personally. October 2009 is interesting. The song's Cats and Dogs, and it focuses on 2 different Webkinz, but in a way that it would make it seem like they're both Pet of the Month, because there's some other ones where, like, there's other main characters, like the Strawberry Leopard, but the Strawberry Leopard doesn't sing. But there's 2 singing roles that are very, very prominent. Like, it's a duet, but only one of them is Pet of the Month, so I really think she got ripped off. So it's about Golden Retriever and the Pom-Pom Kitty. They're best friends, but they kind of fight because they're different species. Cat and dog racism once again. But they're best friends, and despite their differences, they come together and they love each other. In a friendly way, I feel like it could get a little romantic, but as far as we know, they're just besties. I just wanted to point this one out because it's like a whole duet, but only the Golden Retriever is the Pet of the Month. And I think Pom-Pom Kitty got really scamped out here. I just feel like they're both Pet of the Month in my heart. You know, it just makes sense. Why are you gonna do a duet and only make one of them Pet of the Month? It's cat racism, for sure. November, the next month. November 2009, iconic. It is Hug a Pug, and it slays. I loved Hug a Pug growing up, and it's still good. You put your left arm out, and then your right. Find yourself a pug, and then hold it tight. Like, come on. Goes hard, man. And some of the animation gets really fluid here. It's also just like a wrinkly dog anthem. It talks about like Charvez and just being a wrinkly dog. Very cute. Make a pug happy and hug a pug. It's adorable. The pug in the music video is also a lady because there's 2 singers in it, and Leonidas and Michelle were all credited with Hug a Pug. Yeah, when Michelle, presumably Michelle, when she starts singing, it's in the first person, like she is the pug. So the pug is a lady, perhaps. Guess the pug could identify otherwise. I don't know. It's very cute, just an iconic little video, nothing like too crazy for me to add. Some of the music videos also are very referential. They bring back specific characters from other ones, and I think this is really notable in January 2010, Mustache Louie. Also, I think the first Pet of the Month where he has a name, maybe some of the older ones had names too. Mustache Louie is a schnauzer, and the song is about him. We see pretty much, not all of them, but we see most of the previous winners for Pet of the Month. Also a lot of random other Webkinz. The random Webkinz all get names, but I don't think any of the older ones do. This video takes place at the Webkinz Academy, which is also interesting because now it's like all the previous winners are in school. I don't know if the Webkinz Academy is like college or high school or how that works. I don't know if they're adults or not, but they're celebrities. Some of them, so I don't know. So I don't know, maybe it's a prequel, but it's not a prequel, because there's a horse from I Wanna Run has a trophy. I have no fucking idea what the lore is here. The song goes hard, I love it. Mustache Louie! It's really good. And the song's just about being yourself. Don't be Mustache Louie, be yourself and like shine the best part about you. It's literally like, you got some awesome stripes, but you're not Mustache Louie, he's got the best mustache in town. And there's a scene where, like, they're all wearing mustaches because they want to be Mustache Louis, and the singer's like, no, you gotta be yourself. You gotta have what is cool about you, because Mustache Louis, that's his thing. You can't take his thing. You gotta be you instead. So it's kind of funny, because it's like, the singer is, like, introducing, like, these Webkinz and, like, what's cool about them, but then they're like, but none of that matters because Mustache Louis has the best mustache in town. It's kind of funny to me. March of 2010 also goes hard. It's the cat's pajama party. This is the Himalayan cat is the pet of the month. It references Hug a Pug, and it's just a cute video about a cat slumber party. It's adorable, man. I love it. The pet of the month also has a name, which is the main reason why I wanted to bring it up. Her name's Haley, the Himalayan. Isn't that adorable? Also, I think most notably is that, like, so they're a bunch of, like, I assume they're all girls. I don't know. They're a bunch of girlies, like, at a slumber party, and they really like this one superhero who turns out to be real. He's, like, a real guy who, like, lands, and, like, he joins on their slumber party. And it's weird because I don't know if you are, like, super familiar with Webkinz, but, like, all the, like, shopkeepers and stuff in Webkinz world are huge. Like, maybe the people in Webkinz, maybe they're all children, actually. Because, like, the shopkeepers are massive. They're, like, people-sized. And so is this guy. I forget his name. It's, like, Dangerly or something. It's not Dastardly. I'm thinking of fucking Dick Dastardly. But he's, like, a lion person who's, like, the size of a human being dancing with these little kitty cats, which is really funny. But I don't know. Maybe that does mean they're all kids. Because there are animal people who are huge. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. But it is a funny little cute moment. June 2010's Piggy Plum Pie. Also very catchy. Pet of the month is, of course, the pig. It's about a pig and her friend, a cow named Chester, and a dog named Lester. I think Chester and Lester may be homosexuals. I don't know. But the song's about Lester's mom, who makes the best fucking piggy plum pie in the world, with the ice cream on top and the cinnamon swirl. It's just a cute song. There's a lot of dancing with, I don't know what the pig's name is. Yeah, I don't know what her name is. But we got our pig, and we got Chester and Lester. They're just dancing around, eating, enjoying some pie. It's adorable. July 2010 is when the Webkinz music videos start to go crazy. This is Tiger Tiger, also very iconic. So good. Leonidas is credited with being involved in this song. And the animation goes crazy. It's so good. And the song is also good. It's very 2010. Because it's about, like, the tiger's a DJ at, like, a rave. And he's got, like, a cool pink gorilla girlfriend. It's nice. The animation's really smooth here. Like, compared to Piggy Plum Pie, like, the animation got better. I really like it. The tiger's voice is kind of goofy. It's very 2010, but I still love it. Now. I gotta take a water break because I gotta really get into this one. Okay, September 2010 is objectively the best song in the whole catalog. And I don't care what you say, it is the best one. It's not my favorite, but it's the best one. And it is 9 Lives, the music video for the Persian cat. Christian, he's also credited with this on Genius. He's out here with the absolute bangers, the love song bangers for sure. And this music video is the sweetest and cutest thing I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. It is about 2 cats. The Persian cat, and I believe a cheeky gray cat is like what it's called. He's got big old cheeks. But it's about these 2 cats who spend their entire lives together in love. And if they had 9 lives, they would spend all 9 with them, with each other. It's so cute. We see them grow up. They start as kids. They've known each other since they were kids. We see them grow up, fall in love, get married, have kids, and have grandchildren. It's so cute. Oh my god. I want what they have. I want what they have so bad. The cheeky cat, we see him get his college degree. Like, he has kids, and then he got an education. Ah, that's so cute. It's so cute. So, we see, like, the man, he gets his degree, and then we see, like, they're volunteering around the world. Like, they travel and do good work. Like, I think they volunteered at a soup kitchen and, like, helped at a doctor's office and, like, did mission work or some shit. I don't know, but they're like, they were doing really great work in Webkinz world, and they're, like, these cats are genuinely really good people, and it is so nice. They are adorable. And like we see their grandkids. There's a scene where we see like them attending their child's wedding. Like, it's so nice. And the dad lives to 104. And they knew each other since they were kids, and they're still together when they're 100 years old. Oh my god, it's so fucking cute. Like, just thinking about it, like, it really tugs at my heartstrings. It's about to make me cry. And if I had to recommend one to watch to you, it would be 9 Lives. Also, that one is one of them on Spotify. My favorite song isn't on Spotify. But honestly, Webkinz is so active on their Twitter, I could probably ask them, and maybe they would do it. I might do that, honestly. I'm gonna jump to April 2011 to the next banger, Caramel Soup. This is a whole fucking adventure. It is for the Caramel Lion, and it tells the story of how the Caramel Lion found the caramel soup. He's an explorer. It's very Indiana Jones, who has a blimp, and he goes into like this ancient temple in this desert land. Like mountains are made of cake and shit. And he gets the sacred caramel soup and escapes, narrowly avoiding traps like giant rolling apples and other things. I will say the singer is also feminine, and there is at one point where the singer does speak in the first person, so I don't know. The Caramel Lion has mane. Maybe they're trans? I have no idea what the lion's gender is. I don't know, man. Non-binary, it could be transgender lion. I don't know. But the lion ends up escaping with the caramel soup and leaves, and they're enjoying their soup. It's their favorite food. July 2011 is I Like to Clown Around for the clownfish, of course. It is very goofy, and I think this song is like objectively not good, but I love it. I think it's amazing. Half of the song is the clownfish telling really bad jokes, and there's not really, like, he's not singing, he's just telling jokes, but I love it. I love it. And apparently, according to the wiki, he originally swore. I don't know how true this is because there's no sources. But it says the clownfish originally had a line where he said, "What did the fish say when he swam into a wall? Damn!" But yeah, there's no proof. I don't know if this is true. But it'd be really funny if they're trying to say damn in Webkinz. Like, that's really funny. This is also the only music video for an aquatic pet of the month. And the music video takes place entirely under sea. It's in the ocean. There are a lot of mammals and air-breathing animals, but they all wear bubble helmets. they're like SpongeBobbing it up. It's just really funny to me. Even though it's like kind of bad and like the clownfish is a shithead, I love this song. I think it's great. Now, my favorite song is October 2011's Scaredy Cat. This is the song for the black cat. It's also, I think, the first Halloween themed out of all the October ones. Yeah, I could be wrong about that. But I love this song so much. It goes hard, and I'm so upset that Webkinz did not put it on Spotify. I'm gonna ask them to release it, see what they say, for real, because I love it. It is so catchy, and it's so fun to listen to. It's just cute. I love it. And I think my favorite part about it is like that synthy like instrument at the beginning, because it goes Scaredy cat. So good. Hope you enjoyed my little impersonation there. But I love this song. It's about a black cat and her 3 friends. They're going trick-or-treating, and they keep getting scared. And black cat, she's basically encouraging her friends, saying, "Don't be a scaredy cat. Like, you can do it." She's being nice. Then they get to a Halloween party, and black cat sees a sexy man, a caracal. And she's like in love. She's blushing. She has a crush on him. And she's like too scared to approach him. And her friends are like, "No, don't be a scaredy cat." They encourage her with her own words of wisdom. And then she dances with the caracal. And it's so cute. And yay! Yay! Happy ending. It's adorable. The animation in this song is really good. Because at this point, we're in October 2011. The last one's December. Like, it's just very fluid and nice to look at now. Also, the Caramel Lion makes an appearance. Pom Pom Kitty's also there. Also, there's a little baby chick who I think is from He's from another one. I didn't even talk about it at all. I think it's him. It could just be a random chick. I don't know. But I don't know why Pom Pom Kitty is there. Like, why is she not trick-or-treating with her best friend? Did they have a falling out? I don't know. I have no idea what happened. But I really love Scaredy Cat, and it's my favorite. I think it goes hard. I love it a lot. And obviously, there are a lot more Webkinz music videos. I don't even think I talked about 10. Maybe I did. I don't know. I wasn't counting. But there's 33. There's plenty to look through. And maybe you wouldn't even like all the songs I mentioned, but you would like maybe one of the other 33. Other 33. You know what I meant. I just wanted to really just share my love and nostalgia for Webkinz and their music videos. I really think that they're great. And like the company, well, I don't want to say the company is great because then I'm going to find out they're horrible. But the people who run the social media are really nice. They share fan art all the time. They reblog it. They don't repost it either. I think they probably have reposted stuff before, but most of the time they're retweeting and reblogging stuff. So they're doing artists a service too. Like, they shared my fan art once before on Tumblr, I believe. I'm really sad that they had to stop producing these music videos. I understand why. It was probably really costly for them because they had to do them once a month and they did 33 of them. But man, they were just so good. They were awesome. I loved them. And I'm also sad that like the style of Webkinz is kind of becoming a thing of the past to this new 3D animation that is objectively just kind of uglier. But maybe it appeals to the newer generations more. I don't know. I would rather Webkinz still be a thing. Even if it's different and ugly now. I would rather it still be a thing. And maybe still be something that some kid really loves. I loved looking back through and looking at these old music videos. I actually found some storyboards that they uploaded to their website. And the storyboards look so good. Their website looks the same as it did when I was a kid. They did not change it, and I'm so glad, because they still post on it. They still post the news updates, but it looks old. It's so nostalgic, and I'm so glad that, like, aesthetically, people still care. Like, it's not just me being mentally ill on the internet with a nostalgia boner. Like, this style is loved, and I'm so glad it's being appreciated. I do miss the old art style, but they do use it in their social media. Like, the the post they did for the March 2023 Pet of the Month, the bunny, it was in the old Webkinz style, so maybe it's still in the game, but I do know there's a 3D element to it. I probably should check out Webkinz, see what it's like nowadays. All in all, though, I just hope maybe this episode can reignite some love and nostalgia in you. Or maybe if you're just weird and interested enough to check out these music videos for the very first time, that'd be awesome. Honestly, if anybody looked into the Webkinz music videos for the first time, especially if they had no knowledge of Webkinz before, if you did that just because I talked about it, I would be astounded and like extremely happy about that. And if you're somebody who loves nostalgia, or maybe you just love some cute animals and some kidcore, Webkinz, or at least their Pet of the Month music videos might just be your niche.